these several racehorses, and one of them,
He didn't win his first race until his 33rd race. Now he clearly went out and worked hard every time in every race. It never dawned on him. Then finally he did win a race, and he got all freaked out because he was taken back to the winner's circle, and he was going, "What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Oh my God, I'm not going back with everybody else." He was panicked that he wasn't going back with everybody else. Second race he won, he was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool. I get lots of attention this way." You know? And he went on to win about 10 more races. You know? It took him 33 tries before he finally understood.
well, at least he understood, you know?
Yeah. He thought he was just supposed to run hard around the track. He didn't understand the idea was to be in front. It was truly amazing.
Yeah, I had these several racehorses, and one of them, his name was Hot Rod.
Oh.
It was like, all Hot Rod, he just wanted to, I had to laugh because he just said, "I love to run." And I said to his person, I said, "He just loves to run. He doesn't care." And she says, he never wins. I said, "He doesn't care if he wins,
right,
as long as he's running."
Exactly. Exactly. The winning part isn't part of the equation.
Right.
And that's the other thing that just always frustраtes me. What does winning mean to a horse?
Right.
That there isn't that kind of concept except for survival.
Right.
So you have to try to get through to them a little bit differently.
Yeah, you do.
And
you have to get them to understand. Well, one thing is they want to please whoever whoever is handling them.
Right.
Because there's either an emotional connection, or they don't want to get they don't want to get beaten or something. Yeah.
An aversion or a pleasing.
Yeah. But not some of them do have concept of winning, and you can get them to understand the concept of winning.
Right, exactly.
But it's an abstract concept.
Yeah.
You know, and animals generally, although I'm finding more and more, are understanding abstract things.
Yeah. Well, and when I try to
it's
do
very
it,
concrete. You know,
and when I try to get it through to them, I do not use the word winning. I tell them the goal is, the object is. To finish at this point in this race here.
Right.
And the first few times I tried it, I realized what I had to do was visualize the finish line for them.
Yes. Yeah.
Because when you're in front of the grandstand, actually the grandstand is quite long.
Right.
So they went first to the grandstand. They could have their nose in front, but by the time they get to the finish line, they've done what they thought they were supposed to.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah. So that visualizing that's the thing about communication.
Do you remember Joni?
Oh yeah,
Ingenuity Joni, she's the one that in each race you had me visualizing the finish line for at every step of the way. Right. And the finish line is different at every track. So if we went, I had to image it for her at every track. Yeah. And so everybody else is watching the race. I'm imaging
the finish
line. Because I know if I take my own eyes off the finish line to watch the race, I'm not helping Joni.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's fascinating.
It is fascinating, and that's the thing about communication is that the sharper the image, the clearer the image, the more the animal goes, "Okay, I got what you want."
Yeah.
Got what you want.
And the image thing, and that is the one thing that Terri told me back when she first met me on the military Margaret connection, is I had to let the horse know what time we were going to bring her in precisely, but not by our terms of letting her know what time. By where the sun was going to be in the sky, because that could image to the horse, okay, when to expect us, as opposed to my saying 3 o'clock. I had to image where the sun was in the sky.
And some people can't do that. And what happens if you tell an animal, "I'll be home at 3"?
Yeah.
So you know how we think in pictures just like animals do, and feelings, even though we're not aware of it because we speak so much. If you're going to say I'll be back at 3, the 3 o'clock on the clock has a feel to it.
Right.
You know what time, about what time of the day it is.
Yeah.
Look at your watch.
Yeah.
That's how they tell time.
Yeah.
So if you say I'll be back at 3, in order for you to even say that, you're embodying the feel of 3 o'clock.
Right.
And when it feels like that, that's when they start to expect you.
Right.
So,
Right.
like if it's at night, I don't always know where the moon is.
Right. Well, that's true.
You know,
That's true.
um,
That's true.
But yeah, it's for somebody like you who's so very visual and you know where it is.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Other people who are wired more kinesthetically than visually, the picture. I mean, the thought, the image, or the emotion and the picture that comes with
Yeah.
the words is what the animal will get.
Yeah.
As long whatever you do, as long as it's clear and sharp.
Right.